So go ahead and introduce yourself and tell them kind of a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Well, I'm unlawful B, CEO of Good Herb Management Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Manager of J.O. the Mayor. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get it in.
So you only got one artist these days, or?
Yeah. As of right now, I only got one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so how has that been? Because I seen you a little bit more active after our last interview.
Shit, that was at the beginning stage.
Yeah, that was like, what, last year?
Yeah, that was last year.
Mm-hmm.
So shit, I've been learning as I go, you know, networking, staying in the mix, but out the way at the same time.
What's something that you learned, like when you first started managing versus now that you wish you would have did different?
Man, put everything in paper.
Paperwork.
Get that
Right.
paperwork.
Because if you put in all this energy and there's no paperwork, then you feel like you kind of came up.
Yeah.
Short.
You know.
Okay, so what kind of made you get into managing artists? Like, how did you get to that point?
Man, like back in 2012, I used to call myself trying to rap. That's before all this. It was really easy, came easy with this internet shit.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I was like being in front of a bunch of people. I was always a behind the scene type person.
But you still like music.
Yeah, but I love music, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I like networking, you know what I'm saying? I'm a talkative person.
So you're a people person.
Yeah, especially if it's about the right shit, you know what I'm saying?
See, I'm shy. I do not like talking to people. Like, I could never come to somebody and be like, I rap, listen to my music. Like,
that's where I come in there.
Yeah,
I'm
facts.
gonna tell them to listen to your shit. Then shit, you know, I tried to call myself trying to manage one of my partners back in the day. His name was Low Key Matt B. But that nigga was not taking me serious like a bitch. That nigga, I had an Android. That nigga like, bro, you know, how you gonna be my manager with an Android? Like a bitch.
Shit, they both called, they both got internet, they both do the same thing you asked me, and I got an iPhone.
What? Nah, but the nigga who really just gave me a real legitimate shot at this shit and really turned me up with this shit, my nigga. Shout out K-Dog the Prince. You know what I'm saying? That was my first artist.
Yeah,
you know
shout out to him. We did that interview. Y'all niggas was crazy.
that was my first artist. You know what I'm talking about? That's my brother. You know what I'm talking about?
So do you know J.O. the Mayor, like, personally before you started managing him?
Yeah.
So you've never managed somebody that you didn't know personally?
Nah.
Do you feel like it would be easier or harder to manage a stranger versus somebody that you actually know?
It probably will be harder because I already knew these guys prior to this. You know what I'm saying? So, like, me learning somebody new, like, I already knew they, like, what'll tick them off or what they don't like.
What type of person they are.
Yeah, so, but, like, I have to, like, what if I come across a motherfucking diva?
What's the most challenging part, do you feel like, about being a manager?
Most challenging part? Getting people to take you and your artist serious.
The groundwork.
Yeah. Really.
Well, it's your first year in, you know?
Yeah, man.
So...
Look at me now. We done been out of town and everything.
Nah, I will say, I was like, okay, they are a lot more active now than with the last interview. So, yeah, you definitely turned it up a notch this year. But you did say that was the plan from the jump. So, what are your plans for this year? I know last year you already accomplished what you wanted to accomplish. What's your plans for 2022?
My plans for 2022 is to take over the motherfucking world.
Take over the world. How do you feel like Dallas is supportive and open to y'all right now, or?
Yeah, of course. But I'm like I be out the city. Like we be out the city. We done already been we been to San Antonio. We been finna go to fucking Austin. We done been to fucking Texas, out there at Texas Tech. We've been to Oklahoma City. I jam my nigga shit at Oklahoma City right now.
Y'all putting in the groundwork.
Yeah, man.
Okay, well, do you see yourself getting more artists this year, or are you just really zoned in on one artist?
Nah, I'm really just, as far as manager, I'm just really just focused on J.O. right now. But as far as like helping like promote your shit or help you find a show, yeah, I'm fucking with the whole city on that type of shit.